Scientists are warning that a beach in Fife could be designated the UK's first stretch of radioactive contaminated land. The radioactivity is thought to come from dials of World War II aircraft which were scrapped there. Locals want the Ministry of Defence to pay for work to make the area safe. Our Scotland correspondent James Cook is at Dalgety Bay now. James.
Yes, Sophie, and scientists say that the average particle found on this beach could give a dose of radiation equivalent to about 5,000 chest x-rays. Now, there's no evidence that that has actually happened at this stage. There's no evidence anyone's been harmed at all. And the scientists say that while the risk may be low, there is still a risk. It is a sleepy bay on the Firth of Forth, home to an affluent commuter town, a popular spot to relax on the beach. But beneath the sand here are the hidden scars of war. In recent weeks, some of those scars have been revealed. Scientists have discovered hundreds of tiny radioactive particles. They've made similar finds before, but never on this scale.
The community here has lived with it for the past 21 years since it was first discovered, and since the latest finds have been carried out, which is high radioactive finds. That's the first time it's ever happened. Then obviously there's a lot more concerns and worry.
The town of Dalgety Bay wasn't built until the 1960s. In wartime, the area was home to a military airfield. Old aircraft were broken up, burned and buried here. Even their instrument dials, painted with luminous radium, were set ablaze. The radioactive ash was dumped on the shore.
It was a huge pile. I mean, I can't give you the size of it because it's a long time ago, but it was a huge pile. And we were told that all the instruments were burnt there. And you could still see some shiny bits. That's really all I could say.
This is a beautiful area.
Now, the local MP, Gordon Brown, is calling for action. He's worried that this beach could be declared Britain's first stretch of contaminated radioactive land.
Local people do not want this area designated as contaminated land. They know that if action is taken, that can be avoided. But the Ministry of Defence, has got to take action immediately. Once you know there's a problem, you've got to deal with it urgently.
The Ministry of Defence say they are dealing with the problem. They say they've spent £750,000 finding and removing radioactive particles. But locals want them to go further to clean up the mess once and for all. And many of those locals, it's fair to point out, are not particularly concerned about the potential health implications. They're more worried about the wealth implications. They're worried that the negative picture of Dalgety Bay this is sending out could reduce property prices. And for that reason, more than for the health reasons, they want the MOD to do more.
James, thank you very much.